Okay, I come with another tutorial, or shall I say a video, trying to explain that things we involve ourselves in and yet we don't understand what they mean. We involve ourselves in things that we don't understand what they mean, in the name of loyalty, in the name of God, in the name of whoever we worship, whoever we follow. The whole picture is Catholic. It can be other churches, but there's a lot of Catholic in this picture. I just want to explain the image, the dress, the attire. What is the meaning, the symbol of this? What does it mean? Okay, you see the man in red is a big guy. He is wearing in red. You see, this is a Christian religion. How do I know? You know, you're all familiar with the cross. You're all familiar with the cross. So, they're dressed in garments or robes, whatever you call them. They've got hats. These hats, they've got their names. I don't know their names. I'm not interested in names. I just want to show you that some things as humans we involve ourselves in, especially Africans. We are we are easy to be taken away from our beliefs just because different things to us, being brought to us by other race, we find them fascinating, especially if it's non-African. We see them as fascinating, as if we wherever we come from, we are lost, not knowing that where we are going, we are lost. Okay, the guy in red is a big guy. He's dressed in a robe in red. The head symbolizes the holy bread of the Holy Communion. In this case, is the sun, because that holy bread, when they take Holy Communion, symbolizes the sun that you see every day. If you look closely, there's a cross on it. So, and the heads, these other followers, the other ones that are behind him, wearing the same similar heads but different colors. The image there is the cross. This cross is not a Jesus Christ cross. Jesus did not start with the cross. Cross, the person, the deity or the being or the force that started with the cross is the sun itself, the one that you see every day in the morning. This cross is called the Sun Cross. It's called the Sun Cross. Why do we have that? Why do they make their heads like this? Remember the time of the Israelites when Aaron made a golden calf to worship, for the Israelites to worship. That was a sign. It was a time of Taurus the bull. It was the age of Taurus the bull. Even though it was the end of the age of Taurus the bull, they were going to enter into areas, the realm. But then again, to them it was the time of Taurus the bull. That was they had to worship the bull. Now here, this symbolizes the time of the fish. That is why in the New Testament it speaks about Jesus multiplying bread and 2 fish. The label or the logo of Pisces is 2 fish running in different direction in a circle. That is the logo or the sign or the symbol of Pisces. But in this case, their head is the fish. But in this case, because they are doing what the Israelites did, their God is the Dagon, a big fish. Dagon, a big fish. You see the cross, this small crisscross here, down on the scarf, on this white, this guy's scarf. This cross, yes, you think it's Jesus Christ's cross because you think Jesus started with all these things, and yet that's not the case. This is a religion between a religion. It's a religion inside a religion. You are given something and then there's something under. So the reason they are dressed in a robe or in a garment is because they are representing female. Remember, the Holy Spirit, it's a female, it's a feminine spirit. The minute you see your bishop, your your deacon or your pope dressed in this kind of attire, you should know the person who's supposed to be there, it's a woman, not a man, because men are not, they don't portray God. That is why we live in the mother earth. We don't live in the father heaven. We live in the mother earth, on the mother earth. The earth is the mother earth because it produces. It produces. So women produce. Women produce, they deliver. The earth produce, it feeds us, like our mother breastfeeding us or looking after us. So this is how it is. These robes, they stand in for a woman, but you don't know that because the Bible portrays a woman as a possessed being, or as a prostitute, or as a Jezebel. You ask anybody who read the New Testament, the image they get once they read the Bible, they understand Mary Magdalene as a prostitute. So this is all I had to explain to you, that all this means something. The cross did not start with a being called Jesus in the Bible. The heads represent the corn, the fish, because it was the age of Pisces, of 2 fish. The cross on the heads is the sun cross, because the cross started with the sun itself. If you look early in the morning when the sun rises, you look closely, you will see the cross. So that's all. You should know the importance of women in our lives. Very, very, very important. They are very important beings. They are very important beings. I don't know if I have covered everything. I don't know if I have covered everything. Yes, the women, they represent anything. They are the men. The way they dress, it's women. They're standing in for women, as if there's not enough women to stand in. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Peace.